Today's the day I get my master cylinder mounted, my throttle pedal mounted. Brake pedal and throttle pedal assembly are hung. Yes, they're crooked. It's fine. The steering column is attached. Well, and quite frankly, I don't know if it's in the right spot or not. I haven't got a seat in here, so I'm hopeful that it's right. And my firewall built for my 1954 Bel Air 4x4. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's be honest, now that the body's mounted, I should probably get the fenders squared away and mounted and set up, but I'm not going to. I'm kind of bored with that whole part of the project. Maybe see if I can work on my steering, brake pedal assembly, just something different other than body stuff. So we'll give that a go. So I went and dug out my pedal assembly, and I need to figure out where everything's gonna kind of fit, because I have no idea. Roughly in this area, I suppose. But I got too much shit in my way, so I gotta get rid of some more stuff behind the dash here, because it's pretty much useless. Nope, don't need that. That can go. That can go. Don't even know what that's for. Speedometer. None of my other cars have one. I don't know why I need one in this. I mean, I'll probably use new wires. Definitely don't need a parking brake. Yeah, let's start with the steering. I don't know. I think this is gonna work. Either way, we're gonna find out. Well, that worked better than expected. Not what I had planned, but I'll take it. I don't need the whole shaft, so I'm just gonna cut off what I think I need. It was like it was meant to be. It was like this was destiny. This will go over this. The stock shaft will connect to that. This will go over this. Weld to this. The slip. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Yes, yes, yes. I love it when stuff comes together. It just took a lot of me staring at it and thinking about it and starting to cut stuff to get it to come together. This is where I want the shaft to end. It doesn't go all the way up because turn into a double D shaft is what they call it on the end. We're gonna figure out where we are here. I'm trying to leave enough room so I can get a weld in there. Actually, I might take a little more off. I'll just take a little more off so I can weld it. That's where it compresses down, so I can't get it on any farther, so I gotta get rid of all that. Like so. And this is gonna go on like so. It's gonna be perfect. But I gotta cut a little more off of this yet. I wonder if I shouldn't pop a couple holes in this and plug weld it too. It's probably not a terrible idea. In other news, I broke off my one and only steering column mount, so I gotta fix that too. Awesome. The smart thing to do is probably just put a couple tacks on it, make sure everything's where it needs to be, and then test it again. I think I got my steering column hanger fixed. Not really sure. We're gonna try it anyways. I did test fit this, seemed pretty good. We're gonna go with it. Hole drilled all the way through it so I can plug weld on both sides. Should be plenty stable. Cut my tube down so that'll go over it. With any luck, we'll have this in before we know it. Was the plug weld necessary? I don't know, but it can't hurt. I even did the same thing for this. I notched it out so I can kind of do a plug weld on this thing as well. This is just gonna help stabilize everything. It'll all make sense in a minute. Is that enough ground if I connect it to the shaft, you think? Nope. Boy, I don't know. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's got a little, whatever. It's fine. Again, was this extra notch weld necessary? I don't know. Better safe than sorry. Melting my wires, hopefully that stops here soon. But from the factory, the GM column, this is all it uses on the end of the shaft for a bearing, a piece of plastic. Nylon, I don't know what it is. So that's all I'm gonna use. This is from the GM column, this is from the GM column, and this is from the GM column. All just grafted onto the Bel Air column. I'm sure it'll work. All right, let's see if we can put it all together. Whoa. Oh yeah, I need that piece. I need the U shape. Sneeze McGee. Get the nuts quickly before it falls.
Take it, go, run.
Gonna hold it up like that for me?
Is this the right position?
You're doing good. Easier to hold? Kind of holding itself?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Hold on. Here, I'll get you the little ladder. This should slide right over that. Uh-oh, too far. Index is in perfect. Can you turn the steering wheel?
This way?
Yeah, right there. Ah, look at that.
You got it?
I got it. Obviously, I got to get something to hold the bottom of the steering column here, but that is a 1954 Chevy Bel Air steering column grafted to a 2003 Chevy Silverado like it was meant to be. It's perfect. Rock on.
Where's the engine gonna go?
Right there, the engine's right there.
Yeah, but where's what did you do to this one? When it goes skirt.
What do you mean skirt?
Oh, my second.
What's that got to do with this engine?
I know you.
Me either. I'll incorporate this mount into the firewall somehow and
What's a firewall?
the front, that goes on there. And I still gotta get my throttle pedal assembly in here. So I still gotta work this into this equation yet, but that's a huge step.
That's a big step to get on there.
Steering is done.
Can I hit something?
What do you want to hit? Nothing on the concrete.
No, this.
If you want to put it on that piece of wood over there, just be careful of sharp edges on it.
Dang it. Okay, I'm done hitting. What can I help you with now?
Oh, now I gotta figure out the next part. So I got the steering column in the ballpark of where it should be. I don't know if it's right or not. I just kind of guessed. And it's got a little side-to-side movement still, so there's a little play in it. At least it can hold itself up now, so that's a bonus. Because I've only got one set of hands. This factory GM assembly here, the steering column, I believe, went through above the gas pedal. And I'm wondering if I can do that same setup still. How does that look? I think I can take this up just like a ½ inch. Let's just see how we are here. Can't get my shaft back in. That's not gonna work. What do we think? Is attempt number 3 the right one? Oh, that's kind of break. I mean, it's pretty good. It's got a little tweak to it. That looks usable. So now that I finally got the steering column, I think where it needs to be. Somehow I gotta get this damn pedal assembly in the ballpark because I gotta get it so the steering column can go through. I gotta make sure I got enough room for the floor. I gotta be able to make sure I can get the master cylinder hooked up to it. A lot of variables I gotta take into consideration here. I'm trying to think ahead as much as I can. I'm just not sure how to do it all yet. I really need to be able to hold this up here somehow and then test everything on the inside. But how do I do that? How do I do this? Be nice if I didn't weigh 8,000 pounds. I'm really struggling with how to do this. I don't know. Lack of skill, knowledge, parts, tools, I don't know what it is. Well, I do, it's lack of skill. I took a break, went and did something else for a while. I guess I'm just gonna start building out the firewall, take some measurements, and just bolt it to it, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I'm at a loss. So this is my solution. I usually like to use just big pieces of construction paper, poster board, but I must be out. So we'll just see if we can make this work. Can't believe I actually found my scissors. I was ready to go get my wife's, and she would have not been happy with that. Looks pretty frickin' good if you ask me. Hell yeah. Yep, now I need some metal. Ideally, this would be better suited for a plasma cutter, but I don't got one. So my neighbors are just gonna have to deal with the noise. Should be fine. Got it with nothing to spare. Ain't gonna lie, this is causing some real brain scratchers for me, but I think if I place my plate up there that I just cut out, tack it into place, mark it so I remember where it is, go on the inside, then take my measurements onto the plate. Because I can't get a square line to figure this measurement out. There's probably an easier way to do it, I just don't know it. I'm gonna do what I do, and that's just wing it. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I don't know, maybe I want to take a little out of this corner here. I don't know, one thing at a time. Where's my tape measure? There it is. This doesn't look like it's going as well as I thought it would. But it should get me in the ballpark, so we are going for it. Yeah, the marks, yeah, whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll make it happen. I should have just put the one big hole in here for the steering column, but I got so excited and patient, I just couldn't help myself. I just went through popping all the holes in. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Now we just gotta see if it all works. It looks like it all lines up. I might need to take it down a little bit there yet. Yes, I'm surprised that all worked. Just want to make sure everything's going to work before I buzz it in solid. Yeah. It's pretty close. Ah, that's my problem. I'm hitting the hinge here. We'll just make a little more clearance. I wonder if I shouldn't just cut the whole panel out again, realign and set, and then put it back up. I'm literally figuring it out as I go here. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. Oh, yep, that's not working. Yeah. I'm literally just guessing as I hold it up there. It all looks so good, then it didn't. Let's try some of that. It'd be really nice if you guys could weld that while I hold it up there, or hold it up so I could weld it. Either would work for me. Ah, every time I think I got it where I need it, it gets hung up or falls or something stupid. I don't know, that might be it. It's not perfectly straight. Oops. I think it'll work though, for just pretty much eyeballing all of it. Not having any real way of doing it correctly. Not knowing any real way of how to do this correctly. I gotta make sure my fender's even gonna fit here yet. But my steering column's hooked up. That's gonna work. It's in, it's connected, the hoses reach. I call that a win. On the inside, I still gotta build a brace for my steering column because that's still temporarily just attached there. I may need to adjust my throttle pedal to allow for clearance issues. I'll cover that when I get to it. Wouldn't be the first throttle pedal I've had to modify, so I'm not worried about that at all. But you know, should work. I'm really trying to keep some of these basic components stock. So I can go to your typical O'Reilly's or Napa or wherever and get stuff for a 2003 Chevy. Down to the throttle pedal, the brake assembly. I want the stuff easy to find for the mechanical side of things. So that was why I was trying to use this stuff so much. I think it's gonna work. I don't know. Sure, it's fine. I don't want to get this all buzzed in yet until I get a couple other things done, but it's a big check off the list. I'm building this rad rod for a competition called the OP Build-Off, Original Patina Build-Off, that ends in May of 2023. It is currently October of 2022. So I've got some months to go yet, and a lot of work. One of the requirements was to get a sponsor, at least one sponsor. I'm not really good for asking for help, so that was really tough for me, even though I really could use it. But I do want to say thank you to the local Napa here in town. I've talked about them before. They stepped up and donated some money to help with the build, and I really appreciate that. Thanks, Nick. I got that going for me. Now I just gotta, you know, finish it. I don't even know where I'm at this point. But let's get going and see how we do. So because I forgot that I've still got to finish my steering column installation, really need 2 points to really stabilize that thing. Otherwise it's a little wobbly on you because it's not real secure in there. I've already changed my direction for today, and that's what I'm gonna work on. It's gonna start with this piece of exhaust pipe. Well, wouldn't you know it, I had this whole thing planned out. I was gonna put some work in this weekend, 3 tacks in, and yeah, I'm out of wire. Damn it. I'll see what I can come up. Oh, it's so dumb. I got me some wire. It even matches my welder. Oh, Bart. It's not as big of a spool as I wanted, but it's all they had. Forgot the snips. What is the correct way to feed? Over or under? I don't really know. Is there a right way? Is there a wrong way? We are good to go. I don't remember exactly where I was at in this process. I'm just gonna pick a point and start, because I got a plan, and it's probably a new plan. Well, that was not good. That's not tacked up there yet. Forgot. This whole no floor in here really kind of makes it difficult. That didn't work at all. I honestly couldn't even see that one. I might have got it on there. I'd say 80. Nah, I'm gonna go 90%. I'm good with it. Let's just give her a little underneath, huh? Yeah, that ain't working. That ain't working at all. Maybe once I get all this done in here, I'll come back in here with like a gusset right there. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Now that I got my bird shit welding up in there as best I can, because that was great. I'm hoping, I don't know if you can see it very well, but I'm hoping if I put a bolt on this side and a bolt on this side and figure out where the holes need to be for this, put some holes in it and some nuts in it, basically make a strap, and it should clamp in. It's not like I take the steering columns out that often anyway. I mean, how many times have you taken the steering column out of your car? Seriously. I mean, I've taken a couple out, I guess, but it's not that frequently, so I'm just hoping for the best. If this doesn't work, I'll go to plan C, whatever that may be. What are the odds this is actually gonna work? I mean, in theory it should. Ow, that's hot. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. That didn't work at all. I don't know how to do this. That time she penetrated. Yep, another blind weld. Ooh, she got toasted. Should stay. No, this side. Yeah, that went bad. I couldn't see it. And completely missed. And that needs to cool off a lot. So I know the trick where you dab a little grease on the end of the bolts and you just go and smack your metal against it and it, you know, leaves grease on the metal. So you know where your holes need to be. I'm super impatient and I can't be bothered to wait for the bolts to cool off to be able to do that. So I put grease on here. I'm just gonna smear, you know, all over, hopefully far enough apart. And then just, you know, see if it works. It either will or it won't. And just like that, a perfect template. I'm gonna go pop these holes out real quick. Should be good to go. Check this out, huh? Trimmed her up, drilled some holes. I even marked it so I knew which way it went, so it had the correct orientation. I even went as far as rounding the corners, but it looks like I only did it on one side, so that's 50% better than I did it last time, so that's good enough for me. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Can I do this? Well, can I do it without burning the crap out of myself? Does it fit? We're off to a good start. Yeah, it's... Oh, I suppose you want to see... Maybe I should show you what I'm doing. My bad. I think the idea is that it'll conform and eventually just be tight. I don't know. Probably won't work. We're going to go with it and see what happens. Eventually something has to get tight. You know, she's solider. See, my dash is all cracked though, so that's probably not helping anything. Let's cut this one out of here and see how she looks. You know, once things get stiffened up, like that firewall's still gonna get stiffened up and that's all floaty. This whole dash is moving. But right here, she's cracked underneath here, I just found out. Just found it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but pretend you didn't see that. And look at that. So I'm probably gonna have to do something with that. Just reinforce it a little bit. Because when you know, when you wobble her a little bit, it's the dash that's wiggling with everything else. So I'll probably have to like engineer or structure something. Maybe once I get the firewall built, I'll put like a support in there or something out to the deck. I don't know. Should be good enough for what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just kind of like knocking shit off the list. No big projects, just knocking shit off the list. And I think the next part is a little more firewall. Just keep working. So I've been cranking out this firewall here. I got most of it pieced in together and tacked together. She ain't finished welded or nothing, but it's at least taking shape. Even back to the framing of the floor here, I still gotta fill this in here a little bit. I'll get to it. Brake pedal has plenty of clearance all the way through the stroke. I'm gonna have to adjust my throttle pedal, which I already knew. It just doesn't quite get all the way down, and we want to make sure that gets all the way down. Nothing a little heat and force can't fix, but I think it's looking pretty good. And I'm getting to the point where I don't know which direction to go with anything with this. What's my best next step with the long list of stuff I need to do, and maybe I need to put a board up with the list of stuff that I need to do so I keep on track. Because my ADD, I just start jumping all over the damn place. For now, I think I'm just gonna keep working on the firewall. I got some metal left. I'm just gonna keep basically just piecing the firewall together. The template I used for the driver's side, if I flip it over, it'll work good for the passenger side, so I got that going for me. That's a win. I'll figure out the middle section, and then even behind the motor back there, I kind of want to step it in a little bit. So we'll cover that when we get to it. But then at least that'll be done, and I can check that off the list maybe. And then I gotta figure out, I gotta eventually get this whole front end mounted somehow. That's gonna be a bit of a project, but we'll get there. I probably should, you know, get some of this out of the way first. Details. Oh, that almost smacked me in the face. I think I'm probably done with this for now. Oh my God. Ooh, it doesn't look terrible. Other than the big gaps from the rough cut and precision equipment I use. Maybe we can fix some of that though. How do we look now? You know, about the same. Yeah, I know. It's a cutoff wheel, not a grinding wheel. Don't judge. Think my welder's gonna reach this far? Because I don't know. Maybe I got enough I can snake it through the inside here. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. Metal dust, yum. Maybe I can use my gut here to help hold this up, because yeah. Much gooder. So because of all the finesse I used when I cut the car apart, we have some stuff going on here. You know, she isn't, we'll make it work somehow. We'll make it work. She wants to spring back, so we're gonna have to just kind of work her across here. I'm losing my nuts. Oh, see, I'm hitting this and I'm compressing the backside of it too, so that's not good. Creating more damage than I am repair. How do I do that? How do I do that? She's sucked up nice now. I probably should put something over the windshield because I'm an idiot and I forgot. Oops. And there we go, I got the start of the passenger side of the, blah, 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 blah. And there we go, I got the start of the passenger side of the firewall going. I got her all tucked up and tidied up and filled in. There's no more gaps. Yeah, I know. It wasn't probably the correct way to do it. The correct way probably would have been to put a nice clean cut on there and butt it up and do it that way. I'm not a bodywork guy, and this is gonna work just fine. That ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's got a little, who cares? It's still gonna be better than if it was in a junkyard smash somewhere. Once you get the fenders on here and a hood on here, nobody's even gonna see it. So as long as you're content with it and it serves its purpose, go for it, man. Get my adjuster up there ready to go, because probably gonna need that, let's be honest. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but this actually has a little arc to it. We're just gonna make it work. We're gonna make adjustments as needed.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't get
Son of a biatch. We're off to a good start here. At least I can still reach it. Ow. She's gonna fit just prime. I have a plan, trust me here. I think I can work with this. I'm just gonna take the cutoff wheel and just trim this down here a little bit, just a little high. And then we're gonna form it to fit. And then hopefully it'll forever be one with the car. See how bad I can screw this up here. In my head it should go relatively easy, but we'll see. I'll just get it all formed up here and weld it together. Should be okay. I'm not left-handed, that's why this looks bad. She'll all come together, I think. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Woohoo! I mean, I still gotta do the rest of it, but it's a good start. Hell yeah. My hope is that I ain't got no gas pedal or brake pedal to deal with or any of that bullshit on this side, that I can not have to use such small patches to make this work out here. I'm hoping. See what we can come up with here. Can already tell how fun this is gonna be. Maybe we just get it up here and like tack it and then just force it into place. How's that for a plan? Let's just put another one over here. Just a little one though, because I want to be able to move it still. I think I can make that work. We'll just tack it in place for now until I get the rest of it all pieced together in here. I gotta be real honest with you though. This piece was supposed to be a 15 1/8 wide by 15 long. It's less than 15 inches all the way around. I don't know how that happened. I don't get it. We'll make her work. We'll just patch her in a little. Just patch it together. Okay, so I'm running out of metal here. So I'm very strategically cutting out pieces to puzzle this together. Basically gonna have to form this piece to fit, but that's okay. I might have enough left to finish behind the motor here, and then at least the firewall will be done. It's a very tedious process, but it's the best way I knew how to do it. It's looking okay. I'm happy with the way it's turning out. So yeah, let's just start welding and hammering and forming and making shit fit. This has got what they call, I think, compound curves, where it's got multiple directions of curving. There's some really talented folks out there that can take an English wheel and make that all work. I'm not that guy. Wow, what the heck? You were just fitting off camera. Okay, it's kind of in there. Is it gonna work? I don't know either. We're kind of moving. Oh, that went too far. Things are happening, things are happening. Oops, forgot my helmet. That was dumb. That was really, really dumb. Big blind spot right there. Yep. Can't see anything. Just a little at a time, just a little at a time. Gotta keep my patience. But we're going the right direction here, folks. quo. It's pretty much like factory. Just, you know, don't look too close at the welds. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna go on the inside and weld all that seam together. And then the passenger side's pretty much done. Then I gotta come on the driver's side here. I cut this little piece out. That's basically gonna go in like so. And that'll finish off the driver's side. Then I gotta kind of build out behind the motor a little bit, and then the firewall's done. So I'm just gonna go in here quick and buzz this out, and I'll come back and we'll get that other side in. Well, I went and decided to full send weld the other side, and that's completely done now. I'll probably have to cut that off for some reason. The upside is if I don't, it's good to go. This one actually fits pretty good. Let's not go tell anybody that. I don't want anybody getting the wrong idea. That one didn't even take any like factory shaping or nothing. Hell yeah, I'll take that. But before I go and buzz all this together, I want to see if I can't finish off my firewall here. Now that I've got this plate in here, I think it's a little tighter than I want it to be. I mean, I can get my hand back here and everything, but I want more room, I think. So we're just gonna fix it. If I come up 2 inches on either side and bend it in, should be plenty. Plenty, I hope. I lost my gloves. Where did I put my gloves? Found them. Way more room. Oh, perfect. So I'm just gonna box that in a little bit back there. Moby Dunskies. Smart thing to do be start piecing this together and just take your time and take your measurements and one piece at a time. It's not what we do around here. No. I swung for the fences. Yep, that's right. I cut all the pieces after doing a little measuring. I'm sure it's fine. It'll be fine. We'll just make it all fit somehow. It'll be fine. It's gonna work, I think. What are the odds this magnet's strong enough? Oh, come on. Work with me here. Huh? What do we think? Let's just tack it up there quick. This is a very awkward position. Okay, I'm liking it. Next side. Ah, no, stop. Ah, get back up there. We're doing okay. Let's give you a little tackaroo. All right, this piece has a little bow in it, but I think we can handle that. What do I need? What do I need? A little tappy is what I need. Tappy. Not that fun to weld up in there. We got her. No problem. How am I gonna do this, you suppose? How am I gonna hold that up there and weld it? Alright, this seems not comfortable. Yep, that didn't work. Yeah. Alright, we're getting there. I knew it kind of like splayed apart down here. It's okay, it's not that big of a deal. It's because it doesn't matter. I'm not even going to try and explain how or why it happened. So where are we at? Firewall is completely welded and solid. There's some spots that got a little iffy because I couldn't see what I was doing and it just wasn't good. I kind of skipped through all of it for you because it was a lot of me laying on my back in very contorted spots, resting my neck. There's only so long you can hold your head in this position, holding like this. It doesn't work, but it's done. It's off the list now. Oh, mail's here. What if I got anything good? Nope, probably just bills. Brake pedal and throttle pedal assembly are hung. Yes, they're crooked. It's fine. The steering column is attached. Well, and quite frankly, I don't know if it's in the right spot or not. I haven't got a seat in here, so I'm I'm hopeful that it's right. Now what's next? I suppose I better get back on mounting these fenders and stuff. I gotta get that done. I have to figure out a radiator here sooner or later. You know, there's wiring, floor building, windows, fuel lines, batteries, gas tanks.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out,